sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from Hilton Head Island in South Carolina and Harbour Town Golf Links, live second-round coverage of the RBC Heritage. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. We're looking at a tie at the top at 7 under par. Included among them is our featured golfer, so we've drawn a plum assignment as we'll be following that pairing throughout.
Now that definitely finds the rough off the first tee. Certainly not the start he was looking for.
So a missed fairway at 1, now his second. Well, safely on, but that's going to be a long way away. He's hoping here to at least get this to tap-in range, but it is for birdie. Yeah, that's a pretty good putt, just a little bit off the mark. Okay, that's in for par here at the first. And he's going to remain one shot off the pace. On now to the second hole, the first of 3 par 5s here at Harbour Town. At a mere 502 yards, it is also the shortest of these par 5s. Any misses right or left of the fairway could block you out from going for the green in 2, but a drive in the short grass could open up one of the best scoring opportunities on the course.
Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up.
Had half the equation on that shot, the distance. Not quite the accuracy. Missed it. Hair to the right.
Yeah, not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and well, let's see how good you can chip.
Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2. And coming off a 64 in yesterday's round 1, he'll move to 1 under here today. This third hole at 469 yards is pure Harbour Town. It's narrow. The emphasis here is on hitting your tee shot in play. And a par is a good score, I promise you. That's a little better. Couple of missed fairways to start the round, but this one safely on the short grass here at the 3rd. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yes, 120 yards left to the flagstick. Pin smack bang in the middle.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the 3rd. And this will remain a 1-shot advantage. This is vintage Pete Dye, isn't it? Risk and reward, 200-yard par 3 4th. Obviously, you need to carry that water hazard running the entire length of this hole. You're going to miss. You miss right. You don't want to miss it short or long, that's for sure. That's where the Gators are waiting for some golf balls. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. This is a 19-foot putt. Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he's going to remain at 8 under. The fifth hole at Harbour Town is the second of the three par fives at 549 yards. A good drive should leave players with the chance to try and reach this green in two, but one larger and one smaller bunker protect the left side of this deep but narrow green. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par five. Had half the equation on that shot, the distance, not quite the accuracy. Missed it a hair to the right.
Yeah, not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and, well, let's see how good you can chip. Two good shots on this par five. Leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
A great opportunity here for birdie. Nicely played. It's a birdie at the fifth. And with it, he'll take over the top spot on the leaderboard here on this Friday. Onward now to the 419-yard par 4-6. Dog leg right. Best to aim the tee shot to the left of the fairway bunker on the right. Land there, and the green is very accessible, and a birdie might be in the offing. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. Ball sitting okay here for his second here at the sixth.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Yeah, that's a little more uphill than you think, and that's going to come up a bit short. Just 5 feet left. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the sixth, and this will stay a one-shot lead. On to the seventh at 195 yards. This one of the tougher par threes on the course. The water shouldn't be a big issue. More pressing, those two giant trees that serve like sentries at the front of the green. Any ball that gets hung up in there could very likely come down in that bunker that encircles about 90% of the green. now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay at -9. Now to the hole many consider the most difficult of all here at Harbour Town, the par 4 8th. Finding the fairway is an absolute must off the tee, as you will need to have the right angle of attack to approach this long, narrow green. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
He's looking at 153 yards to the front, 160 to the hole, sitting in the front left hole location.
Okay, not the intended plan there, as this ball's going to wind up a foot or two off the green. Oh, how about the touch right there? Very well done.
Hard to do much better than that. It was nearly perfect.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. We wrap up the front 9 here at Harbour Town with the 332-yard par 4 9. What this hole lacks in distance, it makes up for by forcing golfers to be strategic off the tee. A large bunker prevents tee shots from running on, so best to lay up short and take a wedge into this boomerang-shaped green. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Ball above his feet here as he decides how to play his second. Chance now to make the turn with some momentum for birdie. To it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. The back 9 starts here at the 451-yard par 410. This hole offers one of the few real wide landing zones to take aim at. However, beware of the lagoon left. If you can find the short grass, birdie is very much in play. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
129 yards left to the flag today. And that wind, it's coming from right to left, so you might need to start this a little bit to the right-hand side.
Well, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. It was a really nice shot.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he's going to remain at 10 under. This 11th hole at 436 yards is another test requiring precision over power. This fairway narrows the nearer it gets to this green, which is surrounded by 4 unique bunkers. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly to be much closer than that.
Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. So that rushed in for par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. The 12th hole at 430 yards is one of the rare dogleg rights on this course. If you can steer your ball into the fairway off the tee, you'll be left with a very manageable approach to a green flanked by bunkers both left and right. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Surprised he's not taking driver out for this one. Is a long ways away, though it is for birdie. Tell you what, lag putting, such an underrated part of the game, and that is well done there. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. So many visually arresting holes here at Harbour Town. This might be the best of the bunch. The 373-yard par 4 13th. Architect Pete Dye created some of the best work that golf has ever seen. But credit the design on this hole, as well as the 17th at TPC Sawgrass, to his wife, Alice, who drew up this design, how's this, on a napkin. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. 7 feet now for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And he draws 3 shots clear on this Friday. The 14th now at Harbour Town, a par 3 at 190 yards. Don't let the fact that this is the number 18 handicap hole fool you. The danger is self-evident on this hole as water runs all along the right side of the green. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second.
Certainly seen some short game skills today, and that's more evidence here, really keeping this round together as we get closer to the clubhouse.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. Now to the lone par 5 on this backside, the longest hole on the course, the 588-yard par 5 15th. This one is a toughie, featuring a narrow landing area off the tee with bunkers on both sides, as well as a somewhat blind second shot requiring a pretty good right-to-left angle of attack. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Nope, that ball got slowed up by the branches, and it is going to wind up in the hazard. So with a penalty stroke added in, now lying 3, readying for shot number 4. Nope, that just did not look right from the start, and that ball is into the hazard. So now following the drop, this will become the 6th shot coming up. Not a good hole of golf here. It is that time to pick up and move on. The final 3-hole stretch begins here at the 434-yard par 4 16th. It's a dogleg left with an expanse of sand running along much of the entire left side of the hole. This might turn out to be a bit of a break. That ball could have gone anywhere, but it ricochets into the bunker. Anything on the green would be a good result from here as he readies his second out of the sand. Needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par. Oh, is that any good? Perfect.
That was tracking pretty well, too. That could have gone in for the same price.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. Two holes remain as we come to the par 3 17th at 174 yards. You'll want to aim right of that one lone tree in the distance, almost like what you see on the South Carolina state flag. And be sure to steer clear of the bunkers here, because making par from there, not a sure thing. Getting some sand in the shoes now. For a second straight hole, he's in the bunker.
And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Yeah, that's good par. It is in for par here at 17. And he's going to stay 2 back. What a finishing hole this is. At 472 yards, the par 4 18th. Most will try to aim just right of that Hilton Head lighthouse in the distance. And that sets up an approach with trouble left and long and a large bailout area to the right. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
141 yards left to the hole. Pin about medium depth, though it is on the left side.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. And that will be a second round score of 70. So for our featured golfer, Frank, they're in good position here for the weekend. Just a couple of shots back of our leader.
Basically, it's just birdie, bogey, and they're tied. I think that's the way we've got to look at it come tomorrow.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.